19(1)(a), freedom of speech and expression. We have discussed about a book written by Perumal Murugan, a Tamil author, on MATHORUBHAGAN. Book called MATHORUBHAGAN, One Part Women, ARDHANAREESH-WARA. Here comes, the book was completely banned by the society, and the book contains a scripture saying that a childless couple can procreate a child where the wife is allowed to procreate a child from stranger. And when this news have come out about the book, the Tamil Nadu, the societies got angry on that. So first question A, what are the contrasting values in the above case? What are the contrasting values in the above case? Freedom of speech versus societal rights. Freedom of speech, Article 19(1)(a) versus societal rights. Public morality versus individual choice. Public morality versus individual choice. Means of violence to silence an other. They have used violence as a means to silence an other. Creativity in fiction versus outrage in the real world. Creativity in fiction versus outrage in the real world. Using a consensual intercourse to procreate a child. The means and ends. Means is consensual intercourse, end is procreate a child. And the other's choice of using. The other's choice of using a religious tradition to carry a message. The other taken an age-old tradition where he has read somewhere to carry a message. These are all the contrasting values in the case study. So, freedom of speech versus cultural rights or societal rights. Public morality versus individual choice. Means of violence to silence the other. Creativity in fiction versus outrage in the real world. And means of intercourse for the end to procreate child. And the other uses religious tradition to carry a message. These are the contrasting values. Question number A. Question number B. Debate over individual rights versus social morals. Here Article 19(1)(a), freedom of speech and expression. But Article 19(1)(a), is it absolute? No. Where are the restrictions included? 19 clause 2. In 19(2) there are restrictions like morality, security of the state, decency, contempt of court, sedition, and sovereignty, unity, integrity of India, all these things. So, freedom of expression, social morality is rights not absolute. And constitutional morality, that is the fundamental right, constitutional right versus right of the society to impose majoritarianism. Right of the society to impose majoritarianism. That means constitutional morality versus social morality. If for example Jallikattu, people want it, but constitution do not want it. For example, say child marriage, people want it, constitution do not want it. For example, sati, people want it, constitution don't want it. So, just because everybody likes it, that does not mean that it is right. Just because 99% of the people follows it, that does not mean that it is right. So, when freedom of speech and expression is there, when it comes within the boundaries, definitely state have the duty to protect it. This is the other thing. And next thing is, comment on the exercise of right to freedom of speech and expression with similar examples. I told you so many examples like Padmavat movie issue. I told you Sanjay Baru's The Making Accidental Prime Minister book, The Making and Unmaking, and Salman Rushdie's Satanic Verses. So many examples we have discussed in the class. Even killing of Gauri Lankesh, Kalburgi, Naresh Dabolkar. So, state have the special duty to protect freedom of speech and expression unless it is harmful to the society, comes under the restrictions under 19 clause 2. Okay. So, it is not that if majority dislikes it, the book should be banned. If the book have bad content, the book should be banned, not because of majoritarianism. So, that is the answer.